Hey guys, so recently there was a video released of my knives and one of my knives, and it was cutting something I guess called a pumpkin that they have in Australia and I don't know, that whole area, Indonesia, Taiwan, all around in there. We don't have them here in the States that I know of, but we do have butternut squash. So I thought that I would actually take a video using the exact same knife and see how it does. In the video that was shown, it was struggling wedging. It appeared to be wedging, and I know that I had tested it on sweet potatoes and squash before I sent it out and didn't have any problem. So I thought that I would go ahead and push it through, a half slice of butternut squash and just see what happens. So let's see here. No cracking, no nothing. Let's try a thicker slice. Nice and clean cut. You have to excuse the orange color of the light here, but it's just the way the lights are in here and the way my camera's registering it. But that's pretty clean. Now, in talking to some people in that area who, because I didn't know what on earth was even being cut. This is a Gyuto and good condition. I've recently sharpened it. I'm getting ready to do a rehandle on it, but it's about the same. A little more effort to cut through it, but not much. But anyway, they told me that the closest thing to, there was some wedging. Closest thing to butternut squash, or to the pumpkin, would be a butternut squash. Some of you might recognize this knife. See how beat up it is? I've had this thing rattling around and testing some things with it for. Now that one wedges a little, but it's a very hard product and a very thin and flexible knife. So not bad. They said that butternut squash would be the closest to a pumpkin. And comparably, I'll even push a little more slowly. Let me start here. You can hear it just slides through. And I'm not putting a ton of force in this because I wanted to make sure that it was taken like the other video. See, that wedges with the same motion. Let me see what the Gyuto does. That's not bad. That actually does pretty good. If I don't put, definitely more force though required. That was a stiff section and it wanted to stick too. Let's try that same thing with this section. Not seeing a lot of issue here. And that's not to discount the person who made the other video. I mean, for all I know, they're not the same. I really don't know. But I wanted to test for myself, and I wanted to see what the issue was, if there was an issue, why it was wedging, if it was wedging. And to be honest with you, I can't seem to find any issue. Let me see if I can hold this clear back here and do the same thing. It really just drops right through. Maybe one of you guys that's somewhere else can send me a pumpkin. Yeah, definitely a difference between the Gyuto and the one. I'd love to get a hold of a pumpkin. Send me a pumpkin, and I'll make a video cutting it too, and we'll see how it goes. So let's see if it'll even chop. Making a mess here. Anyhow, so there we go. That's how this this big, thick, extra heavy Gyuto 212, I think is what it ended up being. That's how this knife goes through a butternut squash. So this knife is also available for sale. Thanks for watching.